You are the ocean's great wave. You are the ocean's great wave.
So good. It's so good. What up, Eric? Also, what up, Remorse? Saw you in there earlier. As per usual, giving people a chance to show up. Today's stream might go a little weird. Just warning y'all. Oh, speaking of that Fable of the Mirror Breaker, I was playing Spell Table with,
I just realized I forgot to put deodorant on. Oh, girl, you're a
with
mess.
Sephi and my friend Dylan.
We'll grab some protein shakes, body spray, and deodorant.
Shut the
We get 20%
fuck
off
up, ads. No, I don't want to get DMCA'd, although I am very much so a fan of the Digimon Frontier opening theme. And I will defend that shit to my death. Like, I promise you. We look to the past as we head for the future to reclaim the digital world. It is so much better than the original fucking theme song, and I will fight anyone on that. Without hesitation. So... But yeah, last night, real quick before I get into all that, last night I was playing some Spell Table with Sephi and my friend Dylan, aka Dylan KG, who runs a channel called The Hedron Archive. Excellent stuff. Really, really good long form shit on there. And I was playing my Jetnir deck, and I played Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and that is what made Dylan kill me. But he had to kill me. And here's what pissed me off the most, because I went back and did the math in my head. Basically, Dylan was playing Ashling Elementals. But, like, not the Precon Ashling, the Flip Ashling. And had a whole thing where it's like, okay, I'm going to do all this shit to play this elemental that makes it so that when another elemental enters the battlefield, I deal damage to all my opponents based on its power. Then he made a copy of it. Then he made another copy of it. Like, he did some things. Basically got me down to 2 HP and then gave one of those 7 power elementals flying, and it was the only thing that could attack, and flew over and killed me. And what pissed me off is I had 2 health, so obviously I died. But right before Dylan's turn, Sephi swung at me for 6 damage. And I decided to take it instead of, like, chump blocking, because I had chump blockers. Because I had used the Scepter of the Celebrant to create a whole bunch of 2/2 citizens. And if I had just chump blocked, I would have had 8 health. And Dylan only could have swung at me with 7. So I would have survived. And I'm so mad. But it's fine. It's cool. But it's funny. I was telling you because that Fable of the Mirror Breaker was why Dylan was like, yeah, we're not doing this. Josh has to die right now. It was very funny. The theme goes hard. It doesn't quite go as hard as the Digi-Rap, though. Wrong. Incorrect, but you're allowed to feel that. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
I don't know how Little Caesars brought the pizza deal back.
Hold on.
2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
No, it's not. It's not. There's no... The Digi-Rap is for bouncing. The Digimon Frontiers theme... The Digimon Frontiers theme is for feeling. That is the difference. That is it, and I will die on this hill. The Digi-Rap is for bouncing. Digimon. 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 The digital mon. Okay, it's for bouncing. The Digimon Frontiers theme is for feeling. As we work towards one solution to a spirit evolution, I am the one, who I am the one, Digimon, forever united as one. You gotta feel it. It's for feeling. See, here's where, Eric, I don't have any other way to explain this, but I gotta explain it in the way I feel in my heart. You're talking about what's going to get play at the club. I'm talking about bring back yearning. Okay? You're talking about what's going to get played in the club. I'm talking about silk shirt R&B. We're having a different run. We're in two different spheres when we're discussing those songs. It's apples and oranges. Also, Josh needs to watch Brand New Day so I can talk about it because I have so much things. So, Not Like Us versus Me at the Grams. No. Well, So the difference there is both are diss tracks, though. And while they have a different feel, like, they clearly go together. Digirap and Digimon Frontiers theme are only linked in being themes for Digimon. Speaking of great OC remixes. Low-key, the question is, do you prefer the Proto-Men or the Megas? The Megas? I don't know that I've heard the Megas. I'm assuming you're not talking about Mega Ran. I'm exceedingly familiar with Mega Ran. Sending you something right now, Jay. Hit me. I love the Proto-Men, so the bar is set high, dude. I found out about Mega Man due to the New Day podcast. New Day, wrestling New Day, like Xavier Woods and Big E and all them. Big meaty men slapping meat. It's the greatest. It is a top 5 all-time universal vocal stim. Is big meaty man slapping meat. It's an all-time banger. Right. He was just dead. He was just actively dying. Just truly, you know, I'm not going to because it'll fuck up the stream. But I was like, I'm gonna play it right now. I'm not gonna play it right now. Okay, let's listen to this. The Megas. This is an ad.
Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm.
I am not going to say Proto-Man is better. I'm not going to say that's better. Again, I think, not in the same vein as Digirap, whatever. I think I put that in a different category, though, than Proto-Man. Because this Proto-Man pays homage to the world building of Mega Man, but does not want to sound, and I get why you're putting them in contention with one another, to be clear, but Proto-Man almost doesn't want to sound related to the source material. They want to sound way the fuck off on their own thing. Like, it's rock, but they don't want to sound like the game. They want to sound like their own thing. Like, Hope Rides Alone doesn't fucking sound like Mega Man. With the Megas, they're actually using the riffs. Now, they're doing their own thing around it. They're using the riff as like a centerpiece and then building off of there and creating unique music. But they are, even like this right here. Hold on. That you could tell it's like they're riffing off of the which is actually, that's pulled directly from the game. So The difference is one feels like an homage to the world, the other one feels like an homage to the music and the world, if that makes sense. So in a vacuum, I love the Proto Men. I would obviously pick them. I'm going to listen more. I may end up liking this more, because here's the thing. I do love when an artist, here's another one of my favorite OC remix tracks, and this one's also Mega Man related. Here's them taking the song and saying, okay, but what if we made it ska? No, not Dwayne and Brando. Although I'm very familiar. They turned Armored Armadillo into ska. But wait. So far, okay. It's a ska remix. That's all.
When I was younger, my old father would say, the only thing worth having was found at the end of each day. But that was then and this is now, and he's far gone. And his voice had lingered on for far too long. He said, my fearless son, you can't be stronger than them all. Their blades control the sky and flip jump the white we fall. And you need an alibi just to pass by in this life. Cause your shield can't protect you from death sight. Oh no. When he left to find himself, I left his spirit and body and soul. I also left my family.
What do I know? I'm just a carbon copy of a damn machine. Yeah, they made it a whole thing. That is one of my favorite things when artists take, you know, the chip tunes, the classic theme or whatever, and they're like, let me make a whole song out of it. Here's another example. My favorite OC remix track. Absolutely, top to bottom, no questions asked. It is, to me, the greatest work of music on OC remix. And I don't honestly think it's very close. I'm going to play, for those of you who have never played Final Fantasy VI, I'm about to play a song from Final Fantasy VI. It is, outside of Dancing Mad, it is to me the most iconic thing from FF6. I need to find... Here we go. Went full Queen on this shit. And made it an opera. Look into the sins of your past. Love if today were your last. Better times have slipped away. I'm lost beneath the waves. Nothing left to say. Early crime, it was a worthless time. They took the opera and said, what if we Bohemian Rhapsody this shit? Speak to me before the fate is reckoned. Come to me, go right at any second. 6 o'clock. I can't look out, the pain will not forget. On your hands, our Lord, killed in the fight, you'll die tonight. Oh, Maria, Madre mia, it's so fucking good. It really is just, what if the opera and Bohemian Rhapsody had a baby? Now, one other sneaky top 5 one for me. I'm about to blow everyone's mind. Y'all ready for this? Hold on. I need everybody real focused. I'm about to blow everybody's mind. I really like Suikoden. I know. It's absolutely fucking shocking. Nobody would ever be able to see my love for the Suikoden series coming. It's unfathomable, really. There were no hints. Said all that to say, here is the Farm Village song, which is the theme of the Chisha village location in Suikoden 3.
Main character energy
This is an ad.
powered by ultra-fast internet speeds with quantum fiber from AT&T.
Crushed tomatoes, deli
This is also an ad.
pepperoni, dough stretched thin. Try
When we get through this, you'll understand why. No, hold. Okay. But you hear the main through beat of bum ba da ba 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 bum 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 ba da ba 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 bum 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 ba da ba 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 bum. Okay. I'm about to show you a remix that when I finally realized what song it was, I was blown the fuck away. Here is where they literally interpolate the... You have to include her singing, and then it's bum ba dum ba 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 bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba 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 bum 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 ba bum ba 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 bum 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 ba bum ba 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 bum. It's like, how the fuck did you hear that? How did you hear that when you made this? Those are always the remixes that truly get me. With the ones where I listen to them and I stop and I just go, how the fuck did you get here? How did we arrive at this point? Like, it's mind-blowing stuff. Truly great. Truly great. Okay. I'm about to start with the actual, like, game and of all of it. But here's the thing, right? So, also, Capcom are cowards for changing Duff McWhalen. What do you mean? You mean changing it to the actual name? That's not cowardly, that's accuracy! And if anything, I applaud Capcom because they still haven't figured that shit out for Street Fighter! What up, Yami? Listen, for those who don't know, With Mega Man X5, when they brought it over to America, the translator just decided, fuck it, I'm doing what I want when it came to naming the bosses. And her husband was a big fan of classic rock music. So, like, she had bosses with names like Dark Dizzy, Grizzly Slash, Axel the Red, Duff McWhalen. Like, literally references to, like, Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, all that shit. What's hilarious is she had no fucking clue about the history of Mega Man having so much of its naming convention be rooted in music. Because in classic Mega Man, it's Rockman in Japan because it's rock, and his sister is Roll because rock and roll. And that's why his dog is Rush, because rock and roll. Rush, like the rock band. But then Bass, Proto Man's actual name is Blues, and Bass's dog is Treble here in America because they thought Bass and Treble worked as Bass and Treble worked better over here. But in Japan, Bass is Forte and Treble is Gospel. Like, it's all music names. That's just a running gag of the series. She had no clue. It's just an absolute accident. You're wrong about Rush being named for a rock band. In America? It's a game Inafune liked. I believe Rush also played into it. Like, it was a double thing. But either way, regardless, the rest of it all still counts. That he purposely made music references everywhere in the games. And so she had no clue. She just did it. But again, Capcom has kind of a bad history of accurately translating names. Ask how I know. I play Street Fighter, dog. Yes, that's Inafune's last name. KG Inafune. I play Street Fighter, dog. To this day, we have nicknames for 3 characters because they refuse to fucking align them east and west. So if you're talking like an international tournament, when you're talking like EVO, or even just a sizable tournament like CEO, shit like that, we refer to them as Boxer, Claw, and Dictator. Because in America, Boxer is Balrog, Claw is Vega, and Dictator is M. Bison. But in Japan, Boxer is M. Bison, Claw is Balrog, and Dictator is Vega. And they're just like, we're not changing that in either direction. Y'all can keep using your nicknames. It's like, okay, sure. Why the fuck not? All right, so I'm about to hop into the game. Here is the scuttlebutt. Here's the scoos. Here's the scoonch. Here's the thing we need to get across, and here is the important thing. I might bail out on this run, because I was sitting and thinking and looking at it. Our team is very weird right now. Seth is great, for obvious reasons. I don't want it to just be a Seth solo for a bit. Erica, I can give her like another level. I can give her another 2 if I need to. But I'm trying to minimize her XP to go into the other characters. Which leads me to my other usable characters. Molder, who cannot fight, and Namie, who is an archer. So, we're going to get another unit in Zaha Woods. Either Arthur or Loot. I'm about to roll with it. After that, we're going to the next map, and I will be rolling for either Joshua or Natasha. Is Mulder part of the Garcia and Ross roll? Yes. Vanessa, Mulder, Garcia. I believe it's Vanessa, Mulder, Ross, Garcia in order. If I roll Natasha, I think I'm just going to restart the run. Because at that point, my team is going to be Erica, who I'm limiting the experience of, an archer, either a mage or a monk, Seth, and 2 healers. And more importantly, I am already way behind in guiding rings. Like, it's a whole thing. It's an uncomfortable build. If I get La Rochelle, like, you get what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where it's like, I'm not gonna have fun. I may figure it out. I'm not gonna have fun with it. And so, I'm gonna play Zaha Woods. We're gonna see how it goes. Cool. And then we're gonna roll for Joshua versus Natasha. And if I roll Joshua, all right, cool. Then we continue. And if I roll Natasha, I'm just gonna restart the run because I don't wanna. I don't have another good excuse or reason. I just don't wanna. All right, Josh, I just burped and it smells like beef stroganoff. I haven't had beef stroganoff recently. Should I be worried? Yes, John. You should be worried for multiple reasons, up to and including what the fuck is wrong with you? Just out of sheer curiosity, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. All right, first things first, let's roll. Arthur or Loot? Arthur is 1, Loot is 2. Oh, this is a 6-thing rule, so it doesn't count. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, shoot. Okay, Arthur, I guess. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It means I have Arthur right away, which is really handy. Oh, because I can't... Because there's no shop on this map, I have to buy an iron bow. I think I also want to buy a second eel staff. Oddly enough, the burp tasted great because I love beef stroganoff. Yeah, that's a normal thing to say, John. Really stressing the normalcy of the situation. And buy a heal staff. Also, what the fuck? Woo? Yeah, no, I'm good with Arthur, TBH. I'm actually good with Arthur. Like, reasonably speaking, he is a good pull, TBH. Did I sell the red gem? Did I get the red gem? I think I did. I did. I'm just not doing math correctly. Okay. Arthur's gonna do a lot of lifting in this chapter. I'm in the car for 4 hours. Why? This run, if I get Joshua, this is actually kind of a really good party. I've got basically everything available to me. That's what I'm saying, is like, I'll have some good shit going. If I get Natasha, like, that one character is enough to make this feel like shit. Okay. Seth right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's gonna go there. Namie's gonna go here to shoot this dude. Or possibly there to shoot this dude. Either way, you're gonna go here. You're gonna go down there, and you are gonna pull this guy. Cool, we're good. Go and help my boy. God, can't believe he's already in fucking college, man. Mine are only a couple years away. I am right there behind you. Cool. All right. Let's have you go first. Can you guys reach her? No. You can't do anything. You're obviously not gonna do anything. You're just gonna go here. So I'm just gonna... I will wait on getting the village. I'm not quite so worried. He hits for 7. It's too much of a problem. They hit for 10 and 10, and you've got 6 res pumped to 7. Oh, actually, you're okay. I can actually do this. I can have you right here, and you'll pull. I can't attack, because if dude hits him and hits him again, and then both of the eyes hit him, he's dead. And I have not had the type of luck that allows me to just be like, oh, a 44 hit rate will miss. I have not had the type of luck that allows for that. Erica, you're gonna take out... Wait, what are you wielding? Sword or lance? Sword. Cool. Correct. I have had the type of luck that makes me realize I have to fucking Accept every goddamn thing that happens. Oh, fuck yeah! Okay, good level. Okay, how do you do? Not quite enough for the kill. Not enough for the kill. Are you stuck there? Yes, cool. I think the smart play is Seth comes down here and deletes that skeleton. Nami comes here and attacks this dude, which will then allow her to sneak into the forest for the next shot. Yes. Just say, like, what are the odds of that? What are the odds of what? What happened to Colm? Based on my history, they are fucking 100%, dog. That's the problem. The problem is my history says that they are fucking guaranteed. I want to give you lances for sure because the hope is that I get Joshua, who will be my dominant sword wielder. Hold on 1 second. Which is the canon run? Ephraim? No, both. Like, there is no... I don't think there's an actual... I don't think Intelligent Systems has canonized either run as the default, to be clear. I think that it's just straight up like... both things happened. My guess, my belief... Oh, Mulder! What are you doing to me? My belief is that, like, the actual canon run would be, like, both happen simultaneously and only some of each side's recruits went on each side. Rather than all of them being on one or all of them being on the other. Intelligence System hates the idea of canon, except where you're getting... yes and no. Sometimes they do some stupid shit, for sure. AU is an alternate universe. Remorse. Generally, whenever you see someone talking about, for instance, fan fiction, and they talk about characters being in a situation that is similar but different to something that they're used to, they will refer to that scenario as an AU, or an alternate universe. So if someone's like... Okay, I'm gonna give one of the funniest possible examples, but it is true. If someone was like, oh, this is my AU, where I have Sonic working as a fast food cashier. Like, that's an AU situation. Weirdly, I can work with this. Him not getting hit is good because you have 10 attack, you have 13 attack. Okay, You can deal 7, so you would deal 10. Oh, I'm fine. Basically, what I need to do... If I move you here, shoot. I move Mulder there, heal. And I move Arthur back. They'll all just run to their death, smacking into Arthur along the way. And Arthur can't die, is the important thing. Okay, you're fine, you're fine, you're... Yup, cool. Now, Naomi goes here, Iron Bow, cool. One of the very few times Intelligent Systems ever made something truly canon was the opening for Days of Ruin, trying to be vague to avoid spoiling a 20-year-old game. Advance Wars Days of Ruin? Yes. Advance Wars really... It really is the funniest fucking thing. Okay, in as much as it's like, Game 1, bright, colorful, happy-go-lucky. Game 2, bright, colorful, happy-go-lucky. Game 3, bright, colorful, happy-go-lucky. Game 4, hey, what if Darren Aronofsky was the one who directed this game? What if? Just hypothetically. That's literally how the fucking series moves. Okay, like... It's like, it's fine. It's just very funny to me. Okay, I'm gonna move you here. Next to her for support points. I'll tell you what game I fucking love. And I will defend to the death of me. Wait, is that the game that got canceled due to Ukrainian war and brought back to the... Yes! It wasn't... Well, okay, it wasn't even canceled, TBH. It was delayed. But yes, Advance Wars is the series that was for. I'll tell you what game I love, and I will defend to the fucking death. Advance Wars Dual Strike. It absolutely has balancing issues because of the dual strike mechanic and mixing and matching multiple COs and everything. I don't care. That game's fun as fuck. Aw, man. It's the girl! I got a bad level up. I don't feel good about this. Okay. Okay, I want Arthur to get the majority of the experience. So here's what we're gonna do. Can they both reach him? They can. Can you? Nope. Fuck. I was trying to see if I could use rescue drop shenanigans. To be able to get a heal in this turn and still have Arthur fight both of them. And it's... I cannot effectively do that. Because Naomi and Erica both have that bummy ass fucking con. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to see if either Naomi or Erica had enough con to rescue Arthur. Because if so, what I could have done is moved Arthur here. Erica does a rescue. Seth does and to do like a take and drop. I could have done a whole bunch of shit to like have Arthur get healed and still end up here. But because... Yeah. Josh, address my prediction. John, I'm the one who fucking told... Oh, you're saying your prediction is not even about the game in general, but that it's not an announcement for later, that it's getting shadow dropped. I wouldn't be shocked. TBH, I would not find that too shocking. I would find that entirely likely, actually. Okay, yeah, I have no choice. I have to move him here, and Mulder comes here. Wait, what game is this? Terranigma. So, there was a trilogy of games on... I know you're talking about rescue stuff, Remorse. What I'm saying is, obviously Seth was going to be involved, but what I was trying to see is if I could have Arthur move here, Mulder heals him, and then if either Erica or Namie were able to carry him, then I could have Seth rescue and then position himself so that either one of them can take Arthur from him. And the reason that matters is when you rescue, like if I had Seth rescue Erica right now, he has to hold on to her for this turn. He cannot drop her this turn. However, if a character takes a unit that is rescued, they can drop them in the same turn. So if you use 2 people, you can rescue drop someone in a single turn. So I was trying to see if I could use some shimmying bullshit to get Arthur right back onto this forest after getting healed. Also, why can you attack the dead tree? Because if you attack the tree, the snag, it becomes a bridge. And it, like, allows you to access over here. I'm gonna get you the one step closer you need to be able to possibly attack next turn, and y'all are just gonna wait. But yeah, on the SNES, there was a trilogy of games. Only 2 of them came to America. By a company called Quintet. They were Soul Blade. Now, mind you, when I say trilogy, grain of salt. The thing about the Quintet trilogy is these games were very much spiritually a trilogy, not directly a trilogy. Okay? So they shared a lot of the same themes and were confirmed connected by the company, but they were not like... It's not like Mass Effect to Mass Effect 2 or anything. You're not playing the same character. You're playing different characters experiencing different stories. The reason I bring that up is... Hold on. You only have 4 move, right? Yes. Okay. I can work with this. Let Namie get the kill here. Cool. Arthur. I think... we Iron Sword... What is their hit rate on you? 40. I don't trust it even slightly. I think Seth has to delete one of these dudes. So here's what we do. Erica sets up this dude. Arthur finishes him off. Seth stands right here and kills that. And then we're good. Would you count ActRaiser? No. No, Quintet has said it's Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, and Terranigma. Anyways, one thing I was trying to mention earlier, and then I got distracted from the ADHD of it all. Terranigma is often considered the best of the three, but never actually came to America. Like, you can only play it with a translation batch or something along those lines. But a company did a little, like, preview thing for a thing they're showing Monday, and I am telling you right now, they're doing... I don't know if it's a remake, if it's an HD remaster, what it is, but they're releasing Terranigma. Like, it's just what they're doing, dog. Like, their preview references shit like it's the world of Terranigma, the music is from Terranigma, like, it's Terranigma. Nice! Okay, come on. Good level, good level, good level, good level. Come on, man! Oh, Seth Run, I might tell. Yeah, Fade. Well, the thing is, I'll tell you right now, this one has a potential of ending early. I've pretty much already decided if the way this run goes is... Will that pull you? No, cool. If the way this run goes is that, basically I decided I'm going on the next chapter. If I roll Joshua, I'm gonna keep going. If I roll after getting Mulder and Namie, if I roll Natasha, this run is too weird and I think it's just gonna end up being a Seth solo very soon, and that's not gonna be fun. And at the end of the day, challenge runs are about testing yourself. They're also about having fun. So... Okay. Jesus Christ. You guys are supposed to be the cannon fodder. Fuck you mean 10 damage. Okay, you are gonna go right here. Wait, no, you have to go to the edge of his range. Otherwise, he'll come attack you in one range. So, okay, cool. You're gonna go right there. I should have had him step onto the forest. Just in case it made sense. Arthur's doing the vast majority of the heavy lifting. Because it just makes sense. Ow. Really? Namie, if I had a nickel for every time Namie has hit a 2% or less crit this run, I'd have like 4 nickels. fucking know. Signing up for a goddamn 0% growths run. Almost a quarter worth of nickels. Which is crazy amount of nickels, TBH. Oh, fuck, I forgot about them. One, two, three, four. Okay, cool. I want to position you right here so you can go do some shit. Damn. Delete him. I should eventually look for a Fire Emblem, either main game or wrong hack, where I don't end up kiting archers onto fortresses. Radiant Dawn. Hey, could I stop getting really shitty level ups, actually? That'd be phenomenal. That's just maybe reaffirming my standing here and being like, I don't know if I'm gonna deal with this run in the state that it's in. What's the cause of level ups being bad? Bad luck. The thing is, when it comes to Fire Emblem, one of the main core conceits of it, if you didn't know, Remorse, is that level ups are random. Every character has a preset growth rate for every one of their stats: HP, strength, speed, so on. And whenever you go to level up, on each stat, it rolls a number. And if the number it rolls is less than whatever the rate is for that character on that stat, the stat goes up. If it's higher, it doesn't go up. And so that's why you have variability on your level ups from run to run. Now, characters having higher or lower growths means they will, more often than not, end up having higher or lower stats. But sometimes you just get unlucky and the RNG just gets stuck at a low number and you just fucking live with it. Okay, Naomi comes here. So I guess the cars in GTA 6 need gas. I think it's funny. I think it's a big deal, but I think it's funny. He's down to 7 uses. Shit. Okay, he's gonna get a... Go down to 5. Okay. I'm gonna have to get creative to make sure he gets the most out of his tome before the end of this map. Bookmarking idea for troll hack. 2 RN on staff growth rolls. No. No, because that would make everyone so much noticeably shittier. It would make everyone shittier, objectively. Okay, you have 5 uses left. So what I'm gonna have to do is Namie's gonna have to do some of the heavy lifting here and set up the kill, and then Arthur gets the kill on several enemies. Are you going Bishop Molder? Of fucking course I am. There's no other choice for Molder the Boulder. Are you able to get the kill, or is it still gonna take 2? You bitch-made motherfucker. It's because he's standing on the goddamn forest tile. You know what I'm gonna do? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you're gonna go here. You're gonna rescue her and go here. Cool. You're gonna go here. And you're gonna go here and heal. Bam. Survivability, it's actually not bad for Molder. TBH. Okay, if I'm correct now, Arthur should be able to get the kill with just 1 shot. Wait. Nope. I was just wrong. I was just purely wrong. Okay. So I'm gonna have to be more judicious about my setups. I definitely want him to get the kill on the boss. Actually, I want Seth to get the kill on the boss. So I think what makes sense is try and manipulate on the forest and this, that, or the other, so that each one of these is Namie set up Arthur kill, so he gets 3 kills. That should put her to 9 and put him to 6. And then Seth is gonna fucking steamroll this dude. Yo! Also, Byleth not having supports with the Lord of the House is sad. Well, I mean, he doesn't have any reason to in this version, though, is the thing. Shez is the Byleth of this world. Like, I get what you're saying, but it's like... What would they talk about? Hey, bud. You're the guy who... My guy was in a blood feud with. How you doing? Sweet. Got the support. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna put you there. I don't really have a way to do this the way I want, but it's fine. I can get creative. Well, with Edelgard, she talks to Hubert about being drawn to Byleth, theorizing. Yes. Like, they kind of hint like, oh, there's something about him, but I'm not sure what. Which is pretty much what they have to do. Finally! No! I cannot believe I just fucking did that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I want her to go right here. And then... I think you're safe there. Yes. You go right here. You go here. And drop Arthur right there. And wait. Cool. Skill equals crit chance, right? Not quite. Crit chance equals half your skill, plus any other relevant values. So, for example, Naomi has a skill of 7, and she has a natural crit chance of 3, because it rounds down. How did I just fuck that up? Again. I'm gonna rewind because it's my controller acting like it keeps delaying on everything. And I'm tired of it. I wasn't even trying to like... Okay, cool. I don't know why it's doing this, but it does. And so I'm just like, when it is the controller fucking up, I'm willing to say, hey, nope, I'm not gonna lose because of a tech issue. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have Naomi pull this dude. Molder's gonna be right here when she inevitably needs healing. You can stay there. Let me see what this is. Has X tank addressed their decision to show this specific passage out of all public? It's a very specific... Meet the X tank X3. So it's got like a book theme. Run him all over the world and ready to him most to death. His back was... What in the goddamn fuck? I can't even put it on screen. Y'all just gotta click the link. I can't. There are people who can. I can't. What the fuck are we doing here, guys? Like, literally, what the fuck are we doing here? Okay, Namie. You'll bring him down to 7, and Arthur cleanly gets the kill. Okay, cool. Or that. I did, you know, that is another very good point. Okay. I'm gonna go get loot real quick. Did I ever get the fucking village up there? Nope. Hey, Seth, go grab that, please. And now I have a very specific strategy here. Loot, put all your shit in the supply. Cool. Seth, go get that village. Great. Won't be able to use it for a minute. Okay. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm going to put you here. Put you here. You here. You here. I think the idea is I'm gonna see if Namie and Arthur combined get a kill, and if not, I'm going to try and let the two of them put in some work here before Seth gets the kill. Okay, that'll be 22 and 33. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. Would have liked some strength, but Arthur, you pop him one time for the one time. That's what I get for being greedy. Seth could have got a level up. Please at least be a good level up. Alright, moment of truth. Now that I've gotten through here. Before I even roll into the level. Natasha's 1, Joshua's 2. And kaboom! Yeah, I'm restarting the run. I'm not doing this. This team is weird, and it's gonna get even weirder, and I'm restarting the fucking run. You would think, after a certain point, I would give up. I would say, hey, maybe this stupid challenge just isn't for me. Maybe this ain't it. Good talk. Nice! Maybe that's good luck. Maybe that's a sign of things are changing. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Cool. Cool. Okay, now I just need to dodge the boss one time. And now I can use a vulnerary and be good. Technically, I could try and save the vulnerary use if I really wanted to. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're at the beginning of the run. The way this is played out, let me... Sweet. Now I get to save a vulnerary use. Because I guarantee the kill on player phase now. Sweet. What does this look like? Survey says... Okay. Okay, boys. Off to a good start. Okay. Once again. Seth is rolled in, so Seth is 1, Franz is 2, Gilliam is 3. Seth it is. We got Seth again. He is my least favorite of the 3, believe it or not. I think my favorite choice would be Gilliam. Seth just feels unfair to pull. But it is what it is. I'm gonna put Seth right here. There's no reason not to build up support points ASAP if that's the case. Sweet. That point of strength means exactly a kill. Very nice. We got Angry Erica still. Okay. Okay. We might have Angry Erica again, and that makes life totally different. Because she's putting in work. Okay. Woo! Okay. You trade Gilliam everything. And Gilliam is gonna rescue you. And Seth is gonna go right here, holding his silver lance. Is it a one-hit KO? Yes. Well, this dude... Okay, perfect. This is what I need to see. He can go right here. Possibly pulls that dude. Perfect. Do you get a kill on this man? 8. 11 attack. 11 attack. 8, 16. I'd have to dodge a hit to do what I want to do. So I think what I need to do is... Yo! How much do you hit for if you hit? 10. What's my dodge? Not nearly enough to feel comfortable. I think you going right there with the rapier in hand and you going right behind her is the best play. Cool. Not sure why they're not attacking. Very confused about it. But Seth can now come and wait here, and you can wait there. And now I feel much better about if both of them attack. Okay, that soldier is just apparently programmed to not attack? Question mark? I do have one complaint about Geralt, though. Him not having a unique class called the Blade Breaker. I get it, but also, like, if you give out too many unique classes, then eventually it feels, you know, not as good as what you want. So, like, I get it. I want to be very clear. I do get where you're coming from. I'm not gonna pretend I don't. But I think it makes sense not to give him a whole-ass unique class, and to instead just give him his unique personal skill as Blade Breaker. You move down. Cool. Okay! Okay. There. You move there. Trade. Actually... take and drop. Cool. And then wait, and you trade... the Iron Lance, the Vulnerary. Cool, and then I'm gonna trade her the Iron Sword next turn. So now you can Iron Lance, and then cool. And now you trade for the Iron Sword, which is probably gonna be your bread and butter. But cool. And now you just move up here. Now, the reinforcements will come. Let me do the movement math and see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think they'll be dumb enough to go after Seth, so I'm just gonna have her sit here and wait. I snooped in another Fire Emblem Discord where they're developing a collaborative ROM hack of a GBA game they made entirely out of the series' most infamous chapters. Oh my god, that sounds horrifying immediately. That sounds horrifying immediately. Where does that ROM hack, like, start, though? Possibly, I can't help but feel like the actual smart starting point is that you basically take it, like, chronologically through the series. You know what I mean? The cliff. That's one way of phrasing it. You're not wrong, Eric. To be clear, that is what that is. I just don't know that. Cool. I think I go here. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, dog. Okay. Erica has, I think, a 30% strength growth, or 35. Or 25. It's low. It's not good. It's very shaky. Four straight level up points is bananas in every metric for her. Bitch. Bitch. I got you for 2 minutes. Okay, let me see what he does in terms of damage to her. The fact that I could Steel Sword to deal damage with her is actually really impressive. Okay, he does 12, so I gotta have her healed to at least 15? 15. 15 is enough that he can hit, and then she can vulnerary and still survive another hit. Okay, 3. No. So if I'm correct, she heals 3 points a turn. If so, 2 points, and then go. Oh, shit. So, Caracal, in this case, I didn't die on the last run, if it helps. The team was really weird, and I didn't like it, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. And so far, I've got Angry Erica, and I rolled Seth. And I'm not pulling the, Seth is too strong bullshit that you absolutely fucking hate. I didn't try and work my way out of it. Hey! Already built up the support, because of how I'm doing this. Sweet! Support level 1. Okay, cool. Now I can do the math. Right here. 95 hit, 10 skill. She should have 115. She has 121. Am I missing something with the formula? Does luck is it also half luck? Let me look here. Oh, they don't have weapons for me to be able to check. 80 plus 26 would be 106. 114. Half luck would be 6. 112 plus 2, 2.5, it rounds down. Yep, cool. And then 22, 7, and 14. Oh, did they get a full point of strength from Light and Anima? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Good shit. Good shit. And a full point of defense. Nice. Erica. Are you good, girl? Fuck. You are mad. I don't even care. God damn. She's mad at the world and she's letting everybody know it. So is Path of Radiance a Wii game? No, Path of Radiance is GameCube. Radiant Dawn was the one on the Wii. Repatriation. Which one was that? Let me take a look. Path of Radiance Repatriation. I'm sure as soon as I'll see it. Is this Ashnard's map? Oh, fuck no. I would hate that. I would hate if they made Ashnard's map in GBA form. I wouldn't even want to deal with that. I've been muted. I had no idea. I just rolled. We got Ross. I didn't know. I don't know how long I was muted for. Yeah, no. With Path of Radiance, Repatriation is the final map against Ashnard. Moment of Fate is the one that goes into the duel. And trust me, I don't know, Fade, you ain't gotta tell me about Rio Vane's castle, brother. Let me tell you. That is... Quick check. I haven't done ever a pronoun check with you, because I just threw out brother, but kind of like as a... The same way as someone saying my guy or something. But... Not sure on the pronoun usage. So not sure if that would be an accurate use. And if so, my apologies. But yeah, no. Yeah, you don't gotta teach me about Rio Vane's castle. Not to go fully memed with it. Do not tell me of the old magic switch. I was there when they were written. Like. Javelin has less power, right? It might theoretically be enough to set up a kill without killing. I don't think it will, but it might. Yeah, no, I am thoroughly familiar with Final Fantasy Tactics. I've streamed it on this channel. More than once, actually. I streamed it once a long while back. Because, in fact, Fadeleaf, if you look, because you're on YouTube, if you look through my channel, if you look through my playlists, you'll find a playlist called A Tale of Two Lions. I ran a 10-episode actual play series in a system that I love, that a very good friend of mine created, the Valor role-playing system. And it takes place in the world of Ivalice. It takes place 7 years prior to the start of the game, during the 50 Years' War still going on. I'm still very, very proud of what we did with that game, TBH. I think we made something phenomenal. Okay, I think we go here. Erica gets this. You rescue Ross. As per usual. Okay. Yeah, so I played the game before running A Tale of Two Lions. And then also more recently, I played it through for the Ivalice Chronicles. Cool. All right. You're gonna go here, visit, and then where can you go from there? Dope. I think, because we want to... This dude's gonna pull down there. She can't make it to there, unfortunately, but she could set herself up to easily be able to. So we're gonna drop and then set you along with the others. And she's gonna go here and talk and cool. And Ross is just gonna go ahead and use a vulnerary, I think. Yeah, just in case he gets attacked or anything. Now, my one worry is I think she's actually slightly too strong now, especially with Seth in range, to where she won't sit up kills. She'll just get kills. But we'll see. Wait, with that... Okay, she got 14 with an Iron Sword. That's with Seth in range. This dude has 4 defense. She would have fundamentally 15 against him because of Weapon Triangle. So she would deal... Oh, no. Actually, she sets them up quite nicely. Okay. Fairly good chance at getting the kill, so... Erica, without Seth in range at first to minimize the chance of a critical hit kill, which unfortunately 5% is a very live chance. Okay. It's a very live chance. She just is angry Erica, so I just had to accept that that was a possibility. Sweet. Okay, nothing here. Cool. Supply, give the elixir. Cool. She needs to give up the red gem at some point, or sell it, or whatever. Ross Gaming, baby. You know what's going on, Elegy. How you doing today? Good to see you. Okay, if you go there, what do you do? 11, so 22. As long as she doesn't crit, he once again has a very good chance at getting the kill. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Cool. It's like I want Ross to be fed XP right now. Okay, he's gonna roll up and attack her. He's not perfect. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He actually might roll up and attack Ross, rather unfortunately. The only way I prevent that is with very strategic Seth usage, which is fine. I can do that. If I go here, trade her for the red gem, go to the armory, sell the red gem, and I'm gonna buy him an iron sword in case I need him to have weapon triangle for whatever stupid reason. Otherwise, Ross, please get the kill. Okay, Ross Gaming, Ross Gaming, Ross Gaming, baby. Ross Gaming. Ross Gaming? I mean, there's worse things to get than defense. But I would like him to get some offensive metrics, please. My brother and I go through every Fire Emblem game together, just casual playthroughs, and I wanted to ask if I got it right that Ross is the first time an axe user is actually really good. Not at all. Not at all. Not even remotely. So I would say the first axe user who is just objectively, there is no qualifying it, there is no anything. This is a good character. Like, there's no, if you get them that item or any of that bullshit. It's just like, no, this is a phenomenal fucking character and you just are gonna have to accept it. Would probably be Othin. Hawkeye, no. Othin predates him. Othin is, now, if you've never played the ones that never came to America, you would not have experience with Othin. But Othin is from, or I think actually, no, excuse me, the updated translation is Osane. Osane in Thracia is just objectively, like, you get a special axe for him in the first map called the Pookie, or the Poogie, or the, again, old translation, excuse me. The new translation is the Vouge, or the Voge. It's like Volge, but without an L. V-O-U-G-E. But Osane has the Vouge. It is his unique axe. He is like a fighter into warrior, classic thing. He has good stats. He has a personal critical coefficient of 3, which means after the first hit, if he goes to hit a second time, if he doubles an enemy, whatever his critical rate is, it triples. The Poogie is, imagine if, or the Voge, again, I have to keep remembering. Imagine if the hatchet was actually like the 1-2 range of the hatchet and that hit rate was stapled onto a killer axe. That's the Voge. Let me look up the stats so I can kind of clarify. And again, it's his PRF weapon. It's his shit. Axes. Where's it at? The Voge, yeah, it's him only. For reference, in that game, an Iron Axe has 9 might, 65 hit. Okay? Iron Axe has 9 might, 65 hit. The Hand Axe has 6 might, 45 hit. And a weight of 12. The Iron Axe has a weight of 10. The Voge has a weight of 9, 10 might, 80 hit, 30 crit, and 60 fucking uses. And again, he has a personal critical coefficient of 3, which is a thing that is specific to Thracia, but the PCC is, the majority of characters have 1. If they have anything other than that, what it means is on their second attack, on their follow-up attack, and beyond. And I say and beyond because they might have like Adept, which will get them to trigger an extra attack, or something along those lines. Whatever their crit rate is, you multiply it by their PCC. Osane's is 3. The Voge has 30 crit. Which means if he double attacks anyone, he has a base of 90 crit before you factor in stats. He's at 1-2 range with 80 accuracy. He's a fucking monster. Osane is one of the best and most consistent units in Thracia. And by the way, if you're like, oh, so he's some like real late game unit, he joins you in chapter 1. He's part of Leaf's gang. It's like how like he is the equivalent of like Boyd or Oscar in Path of Radiance. Or like fucking Lys in Awakening. Like he's there immediately. Now Thracia's weird because there's like sections where like you lose certain party members. Like there's a whole thing where Leaf gets imprisoned in Manster and you have to escape the prison. But Osin has some of the best availability in the game. He's there for the majority of the game other than a very small window during the Manster escape. He's just fucking nuts. So he is the first true blue, you should just fucking use this dude unit in the game, in Fire Emblem for an axe user. Not that he's like good, but you know, we got quite like what's his face? Barst in Shadow Dragon and Mystery of the Emblem. Not bad. He's a fine unit. There's nothing wrong with him. He's a fine unit. Lex, he's fine. He's a solid unit. Not great, but he's solid in Genealogy of Holy War. Osane is like, no, he's a top tier unit. You fucking want to use him. You just want to use him. No questions asked. Brother was not enjoying how bad the axe units in the first game are, and I pointed out that they are worse in Gaiden. Well, they're worse in Gaiden because there is no axe unit you can use in Gaiden, is there? I'm assuming that's the joke you're making, but I was just like, wait, pause, my brain froze. Yeah, the only good, like, Daros, like, he exists. Barst, he exists, but you're never gonna, like, your bread and butter is never going to be an axe unit in Shadow Dragon. Okay, I think what I need to do, because he does 6. Steel Sword for 8 left. I think what I need to do is Steel Sword. I'm gonna miss out on the pure water in the village, I don't care. Don't crit. Right, there are none. Okay, I'm not crazy. I was like, that's the joke you're making, right? I just wanted to be sure. You come here, hatchet on him. I'm 99% sure he will come and attack you. And then you'll get the follow-up counter. He has effect 6 speed, you have 3 speed, so you're fine. And 4 defense, 14 attack, so you'll take a chunk, but you'll be fine. And Seth, I can just leave here. I can have him doot to minimize the chance of anyone fucking with him. Also, Vike is fine. Most Yukin's Awakening are close together in 5. But right, Vike he's fine. He's fine. That's the actual problem with a lot of axe units in Fire Emblem is not that they are bad. Like, there are several really... Okay, he got skill. There are a lot of axe units in... There are very few axe units in Fire Emblem that are, like, bad. There are some that are subpar. For sure. Definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I position you here... So then the question is... Wait. With the Iron Sword, you'd have 3 less. You'd have 14 attack. Again, punched up to 15 with this dude here. 6 speed. She has... yeah, she's doubling. He has 3 defense. She would kill with the Iron Sword. Now, 6 speed. With Steel, she has 8 speed. Cool. So she has 17 attack. He would take... He would have effectively 18 attack, so 15. That would lower him to 9. I think we're going to be in the same boat of just barely being too strong. If I move Seth away, and I don't care as much about the support, she'll lose a point. So she'll go down to 17, go to the Iron Sword. She would go down to... Or 16, she would go down to 13. Okay, I think what I need to do is just... I will leave Seth next to her for right now, and then the following turn... This dude's going to step up, and then go and attack her. I have a whole plan. Yeah, Ross... The first Ross was great. Damn it, Garcia did that to... Yeah. Hell, Casper I've used more than 3... Yeah, Wade, my large son with 2 backwards kneecaps who cannot outrun a lame squirrel. Listen. I'm not going to defend Wade, mainly because I'm a Lot fan. Like, I love how they were like, hey, what if the best tank that's going to join your army is a fighter? Just theoretically, how would you feel about that? Well, second best tank. The first best tank is obviously Barth. But yeah, the problem with a lot of axe units in Fire Emblem is not that they are just out and out bad. Because there are, now mind you, I want to be again very clear. There are some axe units in Fire Emblem that are bad. There are some axe units in Fire Emblem that are just shit-ass butt from a booty. Okay? There are. I don't want to pretend there's not. But there's some units, okay, 9, what's your defense? 4, okay, it's perfect. Sweet. So if I just put you here, you should attack her, which will then set up Ross to go for the kill. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Sweet. And Ross goes for the kill. Getting defense is actually... I didn't get strength, I did get defense. I'm okay with it. Okay. Can you reach Ross? You can't. So, creatively, Ross technically should have 2 shots at this right now. Cool. Ding. Okay. So, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Okay, we're gonna get bad, Ross. The rate we're going. Okay. So, The thing about actually, give me a second. I'm gonna do a be right back. I'm gonna take a 5-minute bio real quick. Before I do, let me explain this, and then we'll do it. I need a bio break. Hope no one minds. The thing about Ross, the thing about axe users in Fire Emblem is there are definitely a couple of amazing ones. There are. There's also some bad ones, but not as many as you think. Really, it's that there's like few and far between great ones, and also few and far between bad ones. And then you have in the middle. You have what a lot of Fire Emblem axe users are. That it's just like, yeah, it's a unit. It exists. He does things. And so that's why axe users don't really feel good, because there's a lot of units that feel good to use. Even if they take work to put in, they feel good to use. Axe users, a lot of them don't have good unit feel. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a bio break. Be back in not even 5 minutes.
Waking up from a dream, lost memories coming back to me. On endless road, I go alone, from place to place, longing for home. Wishing I was home again, where I wanna be, always wondering. Until I find the way home again, where I can be free, always dreaming. Run until I know home again.
Where is home, anyway? Is it someplace familiar? Or someplace unknown? Well, I heard this once, and it might be true. That home is with you, wherever you may go. Wherever you may go.
Twilight fades, and I run to seek the place I call my home. City streets guiding me
I've been muted this whole time. I've been muted this whole time. I was struggling with this, obviously. We're good now. I got their inventory set the way I needed to. But I'm back. Sorry. Thank you. I just had to take a quick bio break. We're all good now. Hold on one second. Does Ross matter with a good Erica? Yes. The problem, I can't just rely on having a good Erica because I have to also acknowledge that no matter what name he goes there, I have to also acknowledge that there is a reality where I end up on Ephraim route. So, like, Ross very much matters regardless. And Rox is also, I need my units to be good because I'm Iron Manning while also limiting my unit options. Okay, first thing, I'm gonna put Seth right here. I'm gonna javelin the wall once. The reason why I'm javelining is Ross is gonna come here, hatchet, skidoo. He's just like before, we're feeding him experience, regardless. Oh, I need to roll for Namie or Colm. We're feeding him experience, because he needs it. Fucking thank you, Ross! One or two more of those and we're golden! God damn! And then Erica goes up here because regardless, if it's Colm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he can go there and immediately drop his stuff and cool. Otherwise, Namie is able to fit down here and cool. And we're good. Say the Ross would be there for you. Get the fuck out. I don't even like Friends, dog. I watch Living Single. Get the fuck out. It was good. You don't have to leave. But just, you're on thin goddamn ice. Okay, Namie is 1, Colm is 2. And... skidoo! Colm! We're back to the old fucking crew, I guess. I wouldn't have minded Namie now that I got Ross. Instead of Mulder, having another body, I wouldn't have minded. But... my opinions on axe user is like, pure axe users are great, but when you have a unit who can do both, points to great knights. Oh, listen, I actually do like axe users. I just acknowledge their faults is the thing. Like, and what's it called? And like, unit feel is very, very much a thing. To maximize experience, I am going to hatchet once more and then hand axe twice. Colm's not gonna die. Trust me. Trust and believe. Believe in the heart of the cards. Believe in the heart of the me that believes in you that is the heart of the cards. Does Seth have... Seth doesn't have a one with Colm, does he? Just Kyle, right? Kyle has a support with Colm. I don't think Seth does. I think I'm just... Who the fuck does Seth support with? Franz, we can't use. Erica, cool. Garcia, we're not using. Natasha is a maybe. Cormac's a maybe. Okay, cool. Ross has Garcia. Lute, we'll see. Amelia, Ewan, Garrick, we'll see. Okay. Colm has Namie, is not going to happen. Marissa, Renak, Mulder, Kyle. Okay, cool. We'll see. I don't really see a problem with bad units as much as the fact that Cavs just get to be good at everything. Oh, I love using units that are bad units. Do you understand how many times I've gone out of my way to use, I've gone out of my way to purposely use Barth? And he is, by all knowable metrics, an objectively bad unit. Like, there's no two ways about it. Barth is not a good unit by any means. I'm going to focus first and foremost on feeding Ross. Is that y'all all that support that fucking fast? Damn. You can't say you're good at FE without going through a hard mode slog with all the statistically worse units. Like, I love using Barth. I think he's the funniest motherfucker alive. You know who else I love using? Objectively bad unit. I went and replayed Thracia this past year. I've mentioned it on my my Anbernic 405V. You know who I purposely used? Marty. You may go, oh, if you've never like seen anything about Thracia or whatever, here's why using Marty is objectively funny. Let me see if I can just find a picture. You see if I can find like a picture of his starting stats. Because it's like, if I said them to you, I don't think you would believe me. Wait, is this it? Boom! Level 1 Marty. Okay, cool. Now, this is a little of a low-res picture, but it'll still get the point across. Marty joins you in Chapter 1. Mind you, I would like to remind you, in Chapter 1 of Thracia, you get Osane, who's an axe fighter with good stats, good growths, and also his own dope unique weapon. You also get Marty. This is Marty at level 1. 32 HP, 9 strength, 0 magic, 0 skill, 0 speed, 6 luck, 6 defense, 15 fucking con. I needed to show you a picture because if I told you the stats, I don't think you'd believe me. Now, coming here to Serenus Forest so you can see the growths. Now, mind you, growths are a little fucky in Thracia, and I'll get into why. But growth rates. Let's look at Marty. He has 90% HP growth, 15% strength, 5% magic, which is whatever, 10% skill, 15% speed, 50% luck, 40% defense, 75% chance of growing con. And also a 2% chance to grow his movement, because that was a thing in Thracia. Thracia did a lot of weird shit. Because Khan actually had a growth rate in Thracia. I want you to look at the rest of the actual army. Con growth rates, 15, 10, 25, 30, 5, 35, 75, 2, 5, 2, 5, 20, 25, 10, 10, 30, 10, 10, 25, 20. Are you noticing? One of these is not like the others. Now again, the thing about Thracia is Thracia has scrolls. And the scrolls in Thracia, all of them, if they're held by a character and equipped, boost a character's growth rates. So like you could give Marty, say, the SETI scroll to give him plus 30% speed. You know, you could give him the Odo scroll to give him plus 30% skill. But you have to favor him just to make it. Now there's one other thing about Marty that makes him worth considering, which is his promotional gains. Let's look at some of the various promotional gains that units get. Leaf, when he promotes from Lord to Prince, +1 to all his non-con stats. Okay. When any given Cavalier, Social Knight, promotes to Paladin, +2 strength, +1 magic, +3 skill, +2 speed, +2 defense, +1 con, +1 movement, and they gain a sword rank. Awesome. Now let's go down here to Mountain Thief, which is what Marty is, into Warrior. +3 strength, +1 magic, +5 skill, +6 speed, +3 defense. Also, one other important thing to note. Every single unit's stat caps other than HP for every stat in Thracia is 20. Even as a promoted unit. Strength, skill, speed, all of it, their caps are 20. Thracia did a lot of shit weird. I have no other way to say it other than it did a lot of weird shit, dog. Why did I put Colm here? I screwed that up. I was trying to put Namie there and Colm elsewhere. Like, Thracia just does shit, man. But Marty is one of the best examples of Thracia just does shit. It's a fun game to me. It's a good time. It's weird, and Marty's a great example. Now, if you're sitting here like, okay, so... Come the fuck on. If you're sitting here like, okay, so Marty sucks. No, because Marty actually does have a very, very important purpose. Because in Thracia, you get very, very little money. Okay, Thracia made money very much so one of the types of things that, like, you probably aren't going to have a lot of. And so, what Thracia does instead is you have... Hold on. You have 11 defense. You have how much attack? 15? Alright, you're fine. What Thracia does instead is you can capture enemy units. And capturing is, it's almost like an offensive version of rescuing. And what you have to do to capture is you click that you're going to initiate a capture, and then you go to attack a unit. That unit then goes and fights back. Your stats are lowered while attempting to capture. If you successfully capture, though, then you will pull them into you, and you can take all of their inventory. The reason this matters is you need to have a higher con than an enemy to properly capture them. Marty is literally built to be a capturing machine. Like, his whole goal is to get your army shit that it can use. So he has a point and a purpose, but if you just look at him, he sucks. And it's hard to argue he sucks when, again, you look at his base stats and it's like, oh, you're missing a bunch of numbers. I'm having Colm do that because he can get free sword XP, and I need him to get to D rank ASAP so I can hand him a steel sword. It slows him down, but not enough to matter. Right, well, no, it's like, here's the thing. Some units, their point is just their meat for the grinder, to be honest with you. Like, some units are just kind of bodies. Shadow Dragon is a great example of that. Wasn't OG Shadow Dragon also really tough on money? I could only force myself to play through it once. Kind of, but not nearly as bad. Like, with OG Shadow Dragon, you had to be methodical with your money to a degree, but you were fine. With Thracia, if you refuse to engage with the capture system, you're going to run out of weapons. Like, flatly, you are not going to be able to have enough weapons to get through the game properly if you don't purposely engage with the capture system. It will not happen. It's not hyperbole. It's not... it is just an unmitigated fact. So Marty's point and purpose is getting you gear. You need to look at Marty as like a fucked up version of a thief. Marty the Conciliary. You know? He has a name like he is. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Fucking work with me, Ross. Please. Ah, it's not bad. I need more speed. I need a little bit more speed. If I can get 2 out of 3 speed level ups and like 2 out of 3 strength level ups, he will be great. If I can even get 3 out of the 4 that I'm looking at, he'll be solid. Getting defense is nice. That's the thing. That does factor into my math here on whether that's good or not. I need to be very clear. Okay, what are you looking at in terms of... Oh, nope, can't do it. Can eventually, but not right now. I need to park you right here. With the hatchet. And you wait there. And you wait there. And you... Chest. Once I get Ross to level 10, then Colm is going to take over. Some hand axe. Boss man, I kind of wish we got Mulder. Honestly, this is where I wouldn't, like now, I wouldn't mind rolling Natasha. Now she would make a lot of sense. Okay, I got strength. If I can get even 1 more point of speed, I'll feel better. Okay. If he doesn't get hit, then I can... Well, nope, can't do it. Do we have a used vulnerary that I can have him swap for? I think he's actually holding one. 2, she doesn't, he doesn't. Okay, cool. Oh, he can actually get his shit back, now that I'm thinking about it. Iron Sword, and then Iron Lance, Javelin. I guess he can hold the Silver Lance in case I just need to delete someone, guaranteed. But, apply, give. The Iron Lance and the Iron Sword. Cool, cool, dope. Okay. If I have him hold the hand axe, and then if I have him heal, he'll be okay. Yeah, I'm okay not getting Mulder, and getting more bodies confirmed. I will feel much better now about getting Natasha. I'll need some shit explained like I'm 5 playing the older FEs. That's fine. I'm here. Damn. I gotta swap him back to the hatchet, excuse me, for safety. Hatchet. Yes. Okay. Ow. Okay, now I can use a vulnerary. Okay, okay. If we can get a solid level like that for level 10, I will feel great. Him having 7 defense, actually, low-key really handy. Vulnerary. Fuck! Wait. Nope, never mind. I did want to leave him with the hatchet. Never mind. Well, no, I was thinking I might want to swap him to a hand axe to save the hatchet uses, but I do want to leave him for the hatchet right now because mathematically, it's a whole thing. Okay, he cannot die. So yes, now I will have him holding the hand axe instead. And just hope he gets the kill. And that will either get him close to level up, or it will level him up. Colm, please, or Ross, thank you. Good, perfect. No, I'm fine. I wanted to use that vulnerary. Okay, cool. And now Ross is gonna attack through the wall. No, not attack the wall. Attack through the wall. Is this enough? Sweet. Cool. Okay, I've got tanky Ross, I guess. I would have liked fast Ross, but tanky Ross is fine. Okay. Now, Colm is going to be doing majority of the work here for the remainder of the level. Wall Ross. It's my favorite wall from Attack on Titan. What's yours? It's a terrible fucking joke. I don't care though. Cool. Ross goes here. Opens chest. Remorse, the joke there is that there is no Wall Ross. It's like Wall Marina, Wall Rose, and I forget the third one. Walnut, exactly. Everyone's favorite. I will have to take his shit so that I don't get stolen from. Trade. You know what? No, I'm just gonna do it next turn. Cool. B rank! I will leave them at B for now, though I'll build it up to where A is available. Wait, no. Her there. Supply, give. I need to give all of this shit. Because otherwise, when that thief runs up, he's going to steal my shit. As of right now, I think Colm has a slight advantage. Because he's got 9 attack and 3 defense. He's got 8 attack, 2 defense. Yeah. So he'll 3-hit KO. He'll 4-hit KO, which matters. Your shit can be stolen only non-weapon items. So, like, the dude could have stolen the chest key, the lockpick, or the vulnerary, but he couldn't have stolen any of Ross's other shit. But there was no point. Okay, Ross. There was no point in not putting the javelin away because it's not like Ross is about to use a javelin. Damn, bro. Chill. 3 defense. He's got 14 attack. He'll have fundamentally 4 defense. Now, the only thing that sucks here is dude's using a hand axe, so he will attack at range 2. Put you there. I'll put you there. Ross, you're just hanging out. You have done your job. You've cleared out most of this level. Yeah, 21 hit. I wasn't worried about it. Okay, come on. Damn, I was hoping for Angry Colm again, like we were getting before. I was like, we got Angry Eric. Can we get Angry Colm? How are you not doubling? Speed 10. Speed fucking 7. Suck my nut. He will be slow enough, but okay, whatever. I'm probably gonna have to let Seth join in on the fun here. Yes, because Colm does need to be dodgy, because he will not be, like, short of something really fucking weird, he will not be durable. But he will be evasive. And that has its worth. Cool, so we... Cool. I need to dodge 3 more 20% hits. 2 more. Because then Colm's gonna attack. Dodge. And then that sets him up perfectly for the kill. Sweet. Now he can't die. That's important. He might get pinged and get down to low health, but he can't die. I will probably, just for safety's sake, need to vulnerary him before I have him go at the other dude with the steel axe, because he's probably going to be such that if the dude gets an unlucky hit, he dies. And I do not want to chance that. Cool. Gonna put him right there. Wait, nope. Also, how much damage do these axemen do to stay? So this dude has a steel axe. So if I attack him with Iron Sword Seth would take 6 damage. Seth really can no-sell the beginning of the game, by and large. Like, without much difficulty at that. Several of them deal nothing, or just like 1 point. Yeah, I needed to because he had 3 defense. This dude's got 18 attack. Basically, he's going to have an atrocious hit rate on Colm, but as long as he has a hit rate... Yeah, he would have had a 25 hit rate. But he has a hit rate, and it would have been a kill if he hit. So steel, the pure water, it's free experience, as well as a free pure water. Oh, come on! Seth might have to take care of the boss just on principle. So luck affects hit rate. Yes. Your accuracy is skill times 2 plus luck divided by 2. Just like your dodge is speed times 2 plus luck divide, or is it just speed plus times 2 plus luck? It is speed times 2 plus luck, excuse me. You attack so that if I need to save you, I can. They do! The newer FEs absolutely do. Oh. Very similar. So let me give an example. Go into 3 houses. I'm almost positive 3 houses has like literally the exact same formula for let me see here. Where's the calculations? Miscellaneous gambits, linked attack, paralogs, monastery, weapons items, general. Three houses, attack. Combat calculations, here we go. Damage for attack, effective damage, attack speed, yep. Hit. Hit rate is calculated based on the weapon / spell's hit rate as well as the unit's dex. For magic attacks, luck will also affect the hit rate. Abilities such as hit plus 20, da-da-da-da. Okay, so luck does not factor into physical attacks, but it factors into magic. You know what I mean? So, like, sometimes it'll be specific things, but it's there. I can safely 8 attack, and then he'll hit me. I go down to 11. Even if he hits me again, I go down to 3. He can then vulnerary and be fine. I need to get as much experience from this chapter as possible, because he is kind of dragging right now. Vulnerary. Can you rescue him? No. You can, though. Okay, so I have some trickery I can pull if needs be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I need to put him here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. Nice! Okay, there we go. Not enough to double or anything, but the reason it matters is now... So what I'm doing is steal the antitoxin. Free experience, once again. You're gonna rescue and move right there. Ross is going to take and drop you. You're gonna move right here. Let this dude run up. Oh, or not. I guess he'll only do that if we are in combat range? Okay. I'm fine with that fact. Lets me cheat the system rather effectively. Ow. Cool. Okay. What do you do in terms of damage to Basba? I could give you a steel sword if needs be, but you have 10 attack. Basba is on a throne and has 5 defense. I would deal 3 damage per hit. But he doesn't exactly have a great chance to hit, so your mileage may vary. He'll have 35. He'll have a sub 30% chance to hit. And 20 attack. He'll have fundamentally 4. Okay, cool. Yeah. I think we... I think we trade him the vulnerary. Supply, give these 2. He is a juicy Seth snack. I am probably going to just Seth it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, cool. Here's what I'm gonna do. Move you there. Before I have you heal, let me see what shit looks like. Okay, what do the numbers look like? 20 chance to have... Okay, so cool. The problem is the fact that he's going to recover HP every turn. That's what really sucks about it. Oh, you can set up a kill, though. Right? Because he has 26 health? Yes. Okay. I am so worried about shit going wrong, so just in case, I'm gonna vulnerary. But that being said, it should be that Seth can Iron Sword, get Homeboy down to 2 health, and then Colm comes and finishes off the job. I'm gonna do wait and let Basba attack first. Because sweet. Seth got us a nice little setup there. And now Colm gets the kill. Gets you to a nice little tidy level 6. Even if you miss the first one, okay, we're fine. Sweet. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm okay. He's pulling out of that tailspin. C's. Cool. Dope. Lovely. I can now give him a steel sword. He has fundamentally 8 speed while wielding a steel sword. Right? Because con 6 and steel sword is 10 weight. Yes. So I can give him that, which I will actually, because he has even less attack than Erica, but that might help set up some kills that we otherwise wouldn't get. And Erica I need to be using sparingly right now. Seth is fine. Ross is going to be able to do stuff. Not all the stuff, rather frustratingly, because of goddamn lack of speed, but... Hold on 1 second. Just checking something. Okay, Ross. Alright, we're gonna make him a pirate. That'll get him to speed 6. Which isn't great. Is it worth putting Ross into fighter to give Colm the Ocean Crest? I was considering now. What sucks is I don't like to roll for units in advance. Like, I don't want to roll until I get there so that I don't have that information in advance. So, like, what sucks is there's a part of me that's like, if I knew whether I was getting Natasha or Joshua, that would make this an easier decision. Because if I'm getting Natasha, straight up and down, we would go Fighter Ross into Hero Ross, because he would have no competition for that Hero's Crest other than maybe Marissa? But if I make him a fighter, then to potential hero, and I get Joshua, that is a debate. That is a fight over that Hero's Crest. The other thing that sucks, which it'll pan out in the long term, but he doesn't get a point of speed now, so he'll be stuck at 5 speed, which is annoying. I don't know. The Hero Crest from Garrick has got to go somewhere. Well, it goes to Garrick if I get Garrick. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's I don't know, so I have to kind of like 360 zoom out on what makes sense. Does it make more sense to... Right now, I know I have an Ocean Seal user in Cole. Does it matter enough that I will be like, you know what? I'm gonna put up with one of them not being able to promote until Chapter 14 and costing me 10 grand. Because then I get Ross with the inbuilt critical 15% bonus. Or it's like, you know what? Nope, I can burn the hand 2 in the, I can burn the hand 2 in the bush. Guarantee Ross and Colm at minimum have different promo items. And also, he won't be quite as top end potentially strong, but who knows whether he'll get there. He'll miss out on 15% crit, and he'll miss out on mountain walking and ocean walking. He will gain sword use. Let me see something. Weirdly, I don't think you'd be able to do Erica Ocean Seal without Pirate unless you risk Tana. Unless I get Tana. That's the other thing. That's the other thing. Wait, because the ocean seal for Erica is in... I think I should go now, Glad I appreciate you, Fade Leaf. Hope you have a good night, friend. Because the ocean seal, if I end up in Erica, it's in chapter 9, right? Yes. Wait, no. No, the ocean seal... I'll be able to get the ocean seal. I just have to fight a pirate for it. Like, I don't think they leave the battlefield. I will end up definitely losing out on the rapier. I don't know. Fuck it. We're gonna make him a fighter. We're gonna make him a fighter. I gotta burn the hand two in the bush this situation. I know I have another ocean seal user who will benefit, and it possibly frees shit up. And honestly, maybe shaking the globe a bit and making Ross a fighter into a hero, maybe that's kind of like, hey, that's how we change things up a bit for the better. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. He's not going to get a point of speed, which is going to be really annoying. I'm going to be really beholden onto him getting a few early speed level ups. Or a speed wing. First things first, let's see. Am I using Arthur or Loot? Arthur is 1, Loot is 2. Go! Loot it is! So this is going to be one of those situations where we clear out the top end and then Loot has to carry as much of the shit available as I can. What's awkward? Getting loot? You have a sword? A sword. Fucking You know what I'm gonna do, actually? I'm overthinking it. I'm gonna be nearby. Seth, Erica, go. Okay. And once again, Arthur, I'm gonna clear out his inventory. I can't not deploy him, but... That actually makes more sense. Okay. I don't have a way to hold them because I can't. I wish I could swap you two. Damn. Alright. Attack. How much do you have? 28. Steel sword, you'd have 14 attack. Do you have defense? You do not, so you can get a clean kill. Probably going to be the way this goes. Okay, now let me just make sure I've got enough item uses on everybody. She's fine. He's definitely fine. He's fine. He is fine. I will give him an additional hand axe. It's very possible he'll need it before all is said and done, but cool. Does Path of Radiance have this system too? Which system? Battle preps? I'm assuming you don't need battle preps. Speed 3, so no one's doubling anybody. How much do you do if you hit? And no. You actually won't be able to get the kill, unfortunately, even with, because it's stupid. It's fine. Whatever. Okay, put you there. Colm, you come here and kill this dude with the steel sword. The weapon causing debuffs to speed and such. That is in basically every Fire Emblem game. In some way, shape, or form. Oh, he's on terrain. That's why. Yeah, that's in basically every Fire Emblem game. What it is units have or weapons have a weight. You can see here, Lance rank E, going down, might is 7, then range 1, hit is 80, then weight 8. Then a unit in the GBA games, they have con, and that is like your con minus the weapon's weight. If there's still a positive integer, you remove that from your attack speed. Different games use different things. So for Path of Radiance, they don't have a con stat, you just straight up use a unit's strength stat. But it's still there. Now that I see the way this played out, I wish he had equipped the Iron Sword. It's fine. I just wish I didn't waste the uses. Oh, nice. Good fucking going. That tankiness is nice. Say that much. Okay. You equip the javelin. Just accept you're gonna get 2 kills, so Ross can continue faffing about over here. Shit. It's whatever. There's just no reason I can't. Iron Sword. Try and have Colm get the kill. Ross is going to get plenty of experience this battle. So that's why I'm not really worried about it. Shit. Oh, thank God. I was like, shit, I didn't do that math. I was about to have to do some rescue shit. But no, we're okay. Let's fucking go! I would have liked Ross to get that level up, but it's fine. It's okay. We keep it pushing. I am going to engage with I'm going to pull as few enemies as possible. Because the goal is very much so to let loot come out early enough to be able to do shit. Also, is Erica almost done with level up? Yes. I'm trying to keep her to just level 2. Or to level 2, to level 9, which is 2 more levels. Now, she may go past that, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like, if she does, it just is what it is, you know? But, optimally, I would like to keep her to level 9. Okay, Steel Sword, because I'm trying to get him plenty of weapon XP. Javelin will kill him, you'll fight, but you're in a much better place to fight. Unfortunately, these guys have decided they're coming no matter what. Sucks, but it is what it is. You did. Iron Axe. Get the kill. Okay. I'm trying to let Ross pull this dude. He's got another Iron Lance user. As long as I put you here. Yep, cool. And then depending on how the AI does it, you Lance or sword? Lance. It doesn't call me to heal in a vacuum, sure, but he can't get attacked this turn. The point is, I don't know if I'm gonna, like, I'm trying to avoid having him engage in any other combat as of right now. So that's why I'm not healing yet, because if I can avoid wasting vulnerary uses. I need speed, Ross. You are just not, you are flatly not going to be useful if you don't get speed. It is going to impact everything you do, bro. Okay. Perfect. I can retreat him one further back, and he's safe. It's still working. Ross, you're only good for a wall. He won't be good for a wall if he's too slow. He's got plenty of time to grow. There's plenty of chance for things to change. But like, dude, I need you to fucking work with me. I have a final Seth question. How his growth is due to him being a final tier. What do you mean? Promotion. But what do you mean by his growth is due to him being a final tier? You mean like the lack of experience? There we go! There we go! We can live with that. Yeah, that and his growth stat. No, so that's the thing. He is a paladin. That's why his stats are higher than everybody else right now. That's why his, like, you know, so on and so forth. What does have to be noted, however, is that... Okay, 7. On here, he'd have 8. You have 11 attack. Okay, I can do it. He is talking about the AXP per phase of combat. Also, make him a hero. Jake Frederick, listen. The moment I made Ross a fighter, the plan was always to make him a hero, to be clear. What is your speed? 5. You have speed 8 with that. 4, speed 9. Oh, you just barely double. Sweet. I'm talking about Ross. Yeah. Like I said, the moment I made him a fighter. Who else would I make a fighter? The moment I made him a fighter, immediately it was set in motion that he's going to be a hero. I should also add, like, I'm using an unusual gaggle of units for a reason. I'm doing a I did the math wrong on his defense, and I'm really fucking lucky that I dodged that. God damn. I lucked out. That was very stupid of me. Okay. Now then. Can you reach there? No. Can you reach there? No. Can you reach there? No. Cool. Here's what I need to do. Putting you here, or is it here? Either way. Ross, you go here. Arthur, you just stay out of the way. Seth, go get that item. Yeah, so here's the thing. Seth has higher stats than the other units, gets less experience and all of that because he is a paladin instead of just like a cavalier or whatever. The thing about Seth that makes him different compared to, you know, normally growth units, Jagans as they're known, normally growth units, or excuse me, the opposite of growth units. Normally Jagans, which are the, you know, the pre-promoted units, very, very often paladins who start the game with you, have lower stats. Like, their stats are lower than if you had trained a unit of the same variety up to meet them. And their growth rates tend to kind of suck. So, like, long-term using them, you're not going to get as much out of them as you would, say, a cavalier who comes at the beginning of the game. That's the trade-off for getting the extra power early. So it's about finding the balance and using them, so on and so forth. Seth, however, is different. Seth is the best character in Sacred Stones, and it's not even a fucking discussion. And that's because Seth has perfect availability, literally perfect availability. There's not one map he misses, other than 5X, which doesn't count. He has stats almost equivalent, very, very close to the stats you would get for training up any of your early game Cavaliers to being promoted. They're going to be very close. And then, oh, by the way, he has better growth rates than any of them. So by the end of the game, he will be equal, if not better than them overall. He has the best growth rates, except... Shit. Except Mir, who is a Manakete, she's different, she's weird. Tethys, who's a dancer, and then Erica and Ephraim. Those are the only characters with higher growth rates. So... Seth just dunks on everybody for fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna have Ross kill this motherfucker. I'll be honest, I barely used the other cavalry outside of Frederick and Awakening. Yeah, Seth is like Frederick on steroids. And that's in a game that doesn't have the benefit of giving double strikes. Or dual strikes, whatever, you get what I meant. Pair-ups, basically. Okay, if I go here with you, and I go here with you... Yeah, I can leave Colm out of this shit for now. I should be able to just barely make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, cool. Just barely make it into the town, visit. And now Loot joins the gang. You go there. Use fire. Bing! Loot's gonna do as much of the heavy lifting moving forward as possible. Arthur, you come up here. You are no longer involved in this map. You were only involved in this map in as much as I wanted to keep you away from people. Please miss. Hey. Now, would Seth be Frederick's mentor, a buddy cop scenario? I don't know. Seth is actually relatively young. If you're talking about emotionally, Frederick would be the mentor. But, like, in terms of units, again, I've said this before. Seth has not just an argument, but, like, a really solid argument to be able to say, hey, I'm literally the best unit in all of Fire Emblem. Referential to my abilities, in the game I'm in, so on and so forth. Seth has a very strong case for that argument. Oh, I just clocked Seth to be around the same age as Frederick, or slightly older. They're going to be similar, but I would presume Frederick is older than Seth, realistically. Oh, I need to get Ross down here so I can start building support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn. Nice. A good point. Also, Frederick would probably be a good mentor to a lot of eunuchs. Off to a good fucking start. I'll tell you that much. There. Cool. Yeah, I'm not actually going to bring Erica and Seth to A rank just yet. Because I may want Erica to A rank with Ephraim. Or what have you, like there's different options, but I wanted her to be... I wanted it to be ready for me to do whatever I needed to do. Sweet. Is there a limit to supports? Yes. In older Fire Emblem games, they had limits to supports. The newer ones, you can support everybody and get them all up to max and all that. But in older Fire Emblem games, you had limits to supports. Specifically, in the GBA era games, every unit could get 5 total points worth of supports. Every level, C, B, and A is a level of support. So, as a result, you know, you take this game, you could get 5 C ranks, which you would never want to do. You could get 2 Bs and a C, but what it generally is you can get 1 A rank and 1 B rank. That is using it optimally. Okay, you have 3 defense. You have how much attack? 11 attack. Okay, cool. So I can have you go here. As long as you hit, you're fine. And now you have the advantage of defensive terrain when you get attacked. Rosh, you're gonna go right there. Cool. I now, again, would not mind Natasha. But I also wouldn't mind Joshua. Like, I'd be good with either one. Would be a fine pull. I would probably prefer Natasha. Give me a nice early game healer. And also, I would not... I don't want to immediately be like, well, I made him a fighter instead of a pirate to avoid having the clash for the Ocean Seal. Now let's go ahead and have a clash for the Ocean Seal. Okay. Okay, my girl is very much already getting into glass cannon mode. I'm okay with that. Yo! My Joy-Con's just acting stupid, dog. Okay. I will trade you a used vulnerary so that way I don't have to worry. You have 3 use. You have 2 use. Okay, cool. I'll trade you that one. The question is... You've got 16 attack. Standing on a forest, she would have 4 defense. Okay, so she's good just with the 1 vulnerary use to be safe. Moving her there. Using a vulnerary, she'll go up to 14. And she will have functional 4 defense. He has 16 attack, so he would deal 12 damage. So she's safe. So I shouldn't treat supports like New Fire Emblem. God, no. God, no. Plus, they very often take active work, as you can see, because you have to sit units next to each other for a long enough time for the supports to build. Okay, 1 more shot. Honestly, should I let Seth get the kill? Since it's one of the few things that'll give him a level up. It might make sense. So this is a promoted Revenant, an Entombed. and Entombed are just giant experience piles. Like, I know his stats are atrocious. I know he seems worthless. Seth will get a level up. Or at least very close to it. Seth is about to get some experience just by happenstance. Would him leveling up now be worth it? It could be. You know what? I'm gonna go with my gut here. Leave Iron Lance. Cool. Bring it. Bing. Now. Bing. Come on, Seth. Show them why you're Seth. See what I mean? A full level at that. Dog. Worth. That's a phenomenal level up. Okay. Loot's fine. I'll have to pick her up an extra fire tome at some point on this map, but for now she's fine. Colm is fine. Ross is fine. Yeah, we're good. I'll get more stuff if I need it in map. He got strength, skill, speed, and defense. All right, we'll do one more map today. We'll do one more map today for sure. Okay, first things first, because Natasha joins us right away. Time to spin that wheel. 1 is Natasha, 2 is Joshua. And survey says... Natasha. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna have a fight over guiding rings, but like, by and large, as long as I do things correctly, I'll have my second guiding ring by like chapter 10. I have a healer now? Like, come on. I can still, yes. I can still recruit Joshua to take the killing edge. I just can't use him. But I'm okay with this. Okay, formation. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, cool. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. Having Seth does make this map a tick easier, because I can get the Dragon Shield on turn 1. And I can purposely be pulling dudes. Like, Ross with the speed. You have 3 speed, but you get way down. Okay, cool, so you will do a kill on there. Okay, Natasha's gonna go here so she can heal whoever needs it. Colm is going to go right here. With a steel sword, he has 15 attack. You have 3 defense. It would just barely... Well, no, it would be enough to kill because it would be 16 effectively. But you have 5 speed. He has 9 speed effectively. Yes, perfect. All right, so I'll do that. So you can get the one hit. Or the one round, I should say. Erica, come here in case you're needed. Here's the hilarious thing. Seth is gonna come here, visit, get the dragon shield. I'm gonna immediately send that to the convoy. We can use it later. But the bandits are gonna show up. Seth can just roll in from the bottom and delete one of them right away. Ow. Also, can I just say I find one of the spells in 3 houses is Meteor? Yeah, what about it? You mean you find it funny? Oh, yeah. For sure. What is their, like, hit rate and damage and everything? If I go with the iron sword, okay, yeah, they just die. I just delete them whole ass, which is kind of the point. They don't have anything to take, right? Okay, cool. Iron sword, yeah. It's a lot easier when I have a guy who I can literally just go kill. And he does exactly that. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Okay, what does this conflict look like? And I need... Okay, so you don't get doubled. That was the main reason for me checking. What do you look like? And what do you look like? Okay, perfect. So Ross, you go there. Kill this dude. Tasha's got multiple units to be able to heal, which is nice. You can just wait right there. And you come here in case we need your help. Because the thing is, basically, we're just going to push straight through and then come back and run cleanup after the fact. Not getting a full heal out of that was actually really clutch, because it means I can get another heal squeezed out, but the 1 HP is not going to matter. Come on, Ross. Come on, baby. Double black! Tank Ross continues. The story of Tank Ross. Yeah! Okay, where can you reach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically anywhere. Good, got it. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 technically. Okay, cool. So if I move you here... If I move you here... I cannot use Colm to kill you. Erica will annihilate you. Ross... Not a bad idea to pull with Ross, per se. Because I can stand here. The hand axe. Wait. Hatchet? Nope. Iron axe? Nope, 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 nope. Never mind. Okay, loot cannot get a kill here. Bottom line. Would the AI target Seth if he's close? Absolutely not. It tries to focus on units it can kill. Okay, so who does it make sense to throw the experience into for this? Honestly, Ross? An axe. As long as Ross gets the kill. Now, let's look at the math on this. So he's gonna pull you and the fighter. Okay, you've got 17 attack, you've got 12 attack. He's tanky as fuck. Have nothing to worry about there. Cool. You can attack as far as there. Cool. But I can put you here and have you trade his hand axe up to the top. And you can go here and heal. So that she's safe. And Seth, put you there. Then you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just outside your range, but in your range, which is what I want. So yes, because I'm trying to be able to push in with Natasha so that I can rescue, or so that I can recruit Joshua as fast as possible to be able to get him behind the lines and also to, like, get everything I need. Yeah, I assumed she was going to attack Loot. Just because the damage she can deal. Are you kidding me? She's going to be a point shy? You've got to be shitting me. Okay, what about on the fighter? 13? How much health is it? Okay, cool. So I can have her... I can do the same thing, basically, as before. And I can have her... kill the fighter. I can have Ross kill the archer. Come on, come on, come on. That's my fucking girl! That's what I wanted to see. Okay, Ross kills the archer. Most likely. Also, this roster is much better compared to the other bad Ross. Yes, because his speed is bad, which sucks. But, like... Okay. His speed is still... It's not great, but it's serviceable. Good strength. Good strength. And him being tanky does change the math. It just flatly does. Like, it makes it a different-ass ball game. Okay, sweet. So now he's gonna push, and then he'll get taken care of. I'm going to do this. I'm going to heal Loot, because Loot is the most likely one to be attacked. Which will then allow me, if she gets hit, an extra heal out of it. Yeah, you're... Buddy. I regret to inform you. Your services will no longer be needed. Okay, cool. Now, Natasha's got to go here, so that next turn she can recruit and get the fuck out of Dodge. Seth is going to go right. Seth is going to go right here. Wait, no. What is the closest? Seth is going to go right here with the lance, because he comes just short of... No, he can't. Okay, cool. Yeah. This is going to go right here. Wait. Right at this spot, I think is fine. And then, yes. The point is him pulling that one... But I don't think I need to. I think I'm overthinking it. Because Ross can do it. I'll be able to get there just fine. Four and 12, 6 and... Okay, yeah, I'll let you... I put you there. I'm gonna put Natasha here. You're gonna heal Colm. Also, due to Brand New Day, I will bawl my eyes out with Far From Home. I need to go see it at some point, for sure. For sure. Okay, I think we let Loot get the kill shot here. Letting Erica roll up here so that she can grab that house next turn without much issue. Okay. You talk. Okay, cool. You're coming down here because I'm just having you give your shit away. They can't reach, right? Cool. I'm just gonna have you give your shit away. Okay, cool. Now then. How do you fare against him? 13? How much health does he have? 26? Beautiful. I can actually ensure her safety, believe it or not. I can put Colm right here. Because he can't. They can't. And they can't. Cool. So Colm will go right here. He will pull... He's got 12 attack. You've got 14. 13, so 9 is 18. But with a steel sword, he would have 15 attack, bumped to 16 because of weapon triangle. Minus 4 is 12. He just barely misses the one round. Damn. All right. So I think what I actually have to do is just leave Colm down here to this dude. Oh, he just barely can't double him either. That sucks. So what I'll have to do is push him there. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. I really hope he doesn't attack Joshua. I'm going to chance and assume he's not going to attack Joshua. Really wish I could get fucking right here. Ugh. Put her there. So that's gonna come here and rescue Natasha. So we don't have any major issues. Wait there, and then... She will straight murder machine this dude. But I'm just barely might not murder machine with the iron sword, so it's worth trying. Okay, cool. Let's roll. Ow. Oh, thank God. That's what I was hoping for. Because now next turn, he can fairly reliably get the kill. Ooh, Angry Colm! I dig it. I fucking dig it. Cool. Loot can easily get the kill. Cool. Now, you're going to come here and drop Natasha here, because it's not much going to matter. You'll be able to attack any of them. But I think I know what's going to happen. Just Colm's going to end up getting attacked. Iron Sword, he does 11. Guarantees the kill. And also avoids getting killed back. Minimize the chance of getting hit. Yeah. So I'm going to Iron Sword to minimize the chance of getting hit back. And easily set up a kill here for whoever comes in and attacks him. This team is weird as fuck, but it's not bad. Supply, give the killing edge, and you are officially out of this fight. And now visit. Cool. Dope. That's several heals on deck. Sweet. Also, I assume you not wanting Joshua be attacked is more due to EXP beyond not using him. Well, it's just because I don't want to even... I don't want to use him. You know what I mean? I don't want to even accidentally use him. It feels like I'm cheating for me to even use him accidentally. So, that's how I prevent it. Thank you for following Putin Vladimirovich. Okay. Was not expecting to see that name, but it's fine. Okay, I think I move you here because both of them can attack there, and both of them should go down fairly easy against Ross. So I think Loot comes up. Now Loot will get attacked by Homeboy, but that's the only dude who can attack her with how I'm setting this up, so she'll be fine. As long as she doesn't miss here. Sweet! Come on, good level. Come on. My girl is a fucking nuclear bomb. Okay, before you go anywhere, Natasha, roll up, because you're going to be taking multiple hits. Can you hit right above? Yes. So I have to move you right here. Natasha, roll up. Heal, heal. Cool beans. And now you're going to go right here, which is going to pull both of them. Now these two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, cool. This is what I needed. I can move Colm right here. I can move Erica right there, I think. Yes. And then I can move Seth right under Colm. Fine. Joshua, you're going to go tuck into the corner. Sweet. Wait, has there been any enemy magic users? Not as yet. Those start on the next map. Cool beans. Yeah. Knew she was gonna get attacked, but it's whatever. There's nothing I can do while pushing things in a way that makes sense. Okay. Put him there. He'll set up a kill on this dude for Loot to take. Or can Loot... She keeps falling like just a point shy, 2 point shy, whatever, what she needs for doubles, and it sucks. Once she can reliably double, it's gonna be over for these hoes. Okay. If I set you there... I can make this basically foolproof safe for Loot. Here's what we do. You go here, attack. Bing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, Ross. Okay. Now you're finding your way, baby. Now you're finding your way, baby. Now I'm feeling good. Now I'm feeling really good, TBH. Cool. Now, I unfortunately cannot allow both of them to attack Loot, because if they both hit, she dies. So, the way we solve that is first Colm comes here, and then Seth will tuck in right underneath. But in order to make sure that the experience goes to the people who might most need it, I'm not actually going to attack. I'm just going to Iron Sword to minimize the chance he gets attacked. Cool. Figured he would go after Colm. And now Colm perfectly sets up a kill for whoever. Now this dude's gonna attack Loot. Saw that coming. Okay, so reasonably speaking, what I can do now is Natasha can heal Loot. Colm is going to step out of the way. Russ gets the Iron Axe kill. And then Loot steps up here. Should be able to kill with fire. Sweet. Jesus Christ. She's got magic every fucking level up. Okay. There is 3 enemies left over here, and then, of course, the boss. I do want to hop back to the store here and get Loot a fire tome where it's cheaper. I think we're gonna let Loot take out the mercenary and the archer. And then Ross will take out the soldier. Question. Answer. Okay. Oh, I also need to get the shit in this house. You're just gonna stay nearby so Natasha can heal you. What do you put in Erica and Ephraim's inventory? Stay with them, or are those items gone if you don't pick their respective paths? No, whatever they're holding when the chapter ends, it stays in their inventory. It does not get put into the convoy. Okay, we're gonna buy a fire tome. We'll be good. And you get that. Secret book. I'm not even sure who that would be best for right now. Ross has actually turned out okay in terms of skill. Honestly, possibly Loot at the rate we're going. Fire. This is so that I'm positioning her here so that she'll already pull the archer, which is what I want. Heal Ross. I think what makes sense is she kills the archer, Ross kills the soldier, and then she's gonna kill the boss. Sweet. And then while we're here, well, I can wait until before the next noteworthy chapter. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, actually, I do have to make a choice now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heal. Come on. Okay. Okay, put you here. Yeah, no. What's your con? 4? Okay, this actually kind of works if I can get him. I don't think he can go far enough down. But maybe. Let's see. Nope. 1 shy. He might attack Ross. If he does, so be it. Nope. He's focusing on how much damage he can deal. Cool. Defense. Defense and luck. Her HP is atrocious, but defense and luck. Worth it. Okay. I'm gonna send Ross out in front, but keep them together. There. You heal Seth. Damn! Ross said, fuck a second weapon use. I got this shit right now. I got this shit right now. Cool. So Ross, move forward. Loot, move forward. Because y'all two... Loot is going to get the boss kill. Though... What's his... I'm sure he's low speed. 3 speed. So you only need 7 speed to double him. She has 8, so she's fine. So 16 attack minus res 4, so she'll deal 24. Okay, cool. So Ross will set up the kill and Luke will get the kill. Barring an issue. And then we'll be good. And I'll save 5x for next time. She goes here. She has a fairly safe vantage point to snipe him out. So what do you do in terms of damage? 20 without it, guaranteed without a chance of critting. Fucking perfect. I am going to do something. I've had them together so long. I'm going to do something possibly antithetical to the run, but it's because it will help me on the next map to not just have it be... The next map they're on, to not just have it be a Seth solo, which is get 1 more level of support up. Get a C support. They gotta be within, like, 2 more turns. Come on. Okay, fuck it. I'm giving up. They'll build it further later. What do you mean audio dropped? I'm looking at my levels and it's all saying the audio's here. Okay, the advantage is I can get 1 more heal for Natasha now. And I will mend to get that 1 extra point of experience. Can't hear you, but so see. I'm assuming you gotta refresh, because I'm not dropping frames and my audio is still showing that I'm pulling everything. Bing. Hell yeah. Sweet. Okay. I am gonna, however, shift from how things have been. Because I'm thrown into the map automatically, I am going to roll to see which unit I get now, but I'm not gonna play Unbroken Heart until next stream. But I'm already forcefully thrown in the map, so let's see. So. Ford is 1, Kyle is 2. Let's spin that wheel. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ford. Ford. So, I have that noted now for when we come back, but Ford is going to be who we're using alongside Ephraim. I would have liked Kyle, as established. He is more consistent than Ford, but it is fine, and we're good, and we're okay. So. Cool. So. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Till next time.